today we're going to do our yoga sessions. It's a beginner sessions, the beginner stretch we're doing. We're going to start on the back, and so let's just on your back first. Make yourself comfortable. Now I want you to stretch both legs straight down. Let the feet turn up slightly, and your arms are out and slightly out onto the side. Make yourself comfortable, make yourself relax. And just connect with yourself, connecting with your breath, and through breath feel you connecting to the whole body. You're connecting to your mind. So the mind was distracted before, coming back to the breath, and the body was restless, agitated or nervous, and coming back to its natural state and becoming relaxed. So let's start feeling you breathing more deep. You're breathing more comfortably. Imagine that breath, that air you're taking in is like an expression of life in you. So when you're breathing in, you're feeling more joy, more energy, more happiness. As you're breathing out and letting go all the fear, all the nervousness, all the tension and tiredness. Start feeling more and more comfortable. Start feeling aware. And start feeling connected with the mat, with yourself, and with us. A few more deep breath. As it's still the start of our exercise, our yoga, you still might feel the mind is distracting. The thoughts are taking you everywhere. But not to worry with the mind, with the thoughts. Just keep bringing back to the breath and back to the body. Deepen the breath. Feel stomachs are becoming more relaxed and soft. Feel the rib cage is expanding and shrinking. Feel your jaws, your face, all the facial muscles are becoming relaxed. Eyes are very gently, softly closed. Imagine these soft flower petals on your eyes, and it's covering your eyes. You're not forcefully closing your eyes. The eyelids are not moving, let them relax. And now your forehead becoming relaxed. There's no stress lines there anymore. You feel like you smiling, happy, and that happiness not just only your lips, but it's showing through all your face, your eyes, your forehead, and it's traveling to the whole body. So it's a beginner stage of yoga, not to worry too much about the hard poses, hard stretch, but just be with us and enjoy your workout. And I'll promise by the end of the workout you will feel more energized, more relaxed and happier. So let's just slowly bend your right leg now. That's beautiful. And let's just bring the left leg up as well. So bending both legs, feet and knees are staying hip width apart. And let's just bring your right leg, right knee to the chest. And placing both hands gently, softly onto the right leg, keeping those shoulders relaxed. And that gentle smile on your face. You feel those teeth are not touching, you're not gritting your teeth, your jaw, and your facial muscles are completely relaxed. Still breathing in and out deep. So with this stretch, we're stretching our hip and stretching our back. I really don't want you to force pulling that leg towards you. All we're doing is we're maintaining our hips parallel and the spines neutral. Softening the stomach, a modified Pavan Mukta Asana, air release. So feel when you're breathing out, you're letting all the air out come from your stomach, softening the stomach. And if you feel that stomach is sinking down towards the spine, but the spine still neutral. So not forcing onto the stretch. Our goal is not to touch our knee to the chest. Our goal is to stretch the hip and the back. Our goal is to feel good. Our goal is to feel calm. Our goal is to have a good life. 2 more deep breaths, breathing in. Now start feeling you're breathing more towards your armpit, towards the back of your lungs. A lateral breathing, diaphragmic breath. As you're breathing out, you're letting empty your lungs completely. Beautiful, you're doing really well. Now, let's just lower your right foot down now. Now, just give a little time feeling your both hips are even and aligned. And then let's just bring your left leg, left knee towards your chest. And place your both hands gently onto the left leg. Shoulders are relaxed, not forcing. Let go of the shoulders. Gentle smile on your face. And deep breathing, start feeling you're energizing your system. You're energizing yourself. Enjoying, having a good time, connecting to your own self. And you're doing such a good job making time, looking after yourself, and not being guilty, not feeling negative about it. If you're healthy, if you're happy, if you're in a peace, the whole world everyone around you is in a peace. So just keep hold on to the left leg as it is. Let's just bring the right leg gently up, holding both legs separately. Feet and knees are staying slightly apart, so to feel like your knees are perfectly aligned with your hips. Not forcing knees towards your chest, so just keep that back relaxed. See, people with the back pain, with the hip pain, all I want you to relax that chronic fatigue, tightness there. Through the power of suggestion, through your mind, you start feeling you're healing your back, you're healing your hips. The stretch is not forceful, but imagine you just letting that happen. It's just the body is a natural state. You're feeling good, feeling comfortable with yourself, and letting go all that tightness, all the anger, all the tension from the body. So let's just lower feet down one by one. Beautiful, so good. So separating our feet slightly and turning both arms out away from each other. Palms are facing up, and we're keeping our shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Beautiful. Relax the ribs, soften the stomach, and let's just breathe in and slowly turn your knees to the right side. Just turn the knees to the right side only. And as you breathe out, bring your knees back, legs back to the center. It's inhale, turning knees to the left slowly. Stay calm and relaxed, not forcing. And exhale, you bring your legs back to the middle. Beautiful. Breathing in, knees turning to the right and head to the left. And as we exhaling, we bring legs back to the center, head back to the center. Knees turning to the left, head to the right. Beautiful. You're doing really well. Breathe out and bring back. You see, with people with the back pain, with the hip pain, inhale, turning again. We're not forcing too much. Let's this time hold here for 3 breaths, head turning to the left, slowly, just smile. Eyes are closed, or you can keep eyes half open, half closed, feeling comfortable. Imagine the nature trying to express through you, and you being very grateful for that. You're just feeling it's all a good happiness, calmness, sweetness coming from you. Deep breathing and letting the hip relax, letting the hip become more soft. You're not in a danger, you're in a comfort, you're in a peace, you're in a joy, you're in a bliss. So feeling all that, bring the knees back to the middle, head back to the middle, holding there for a little while. You're just feeling comfortable, not turn the knees to the other side now. Beautiful. And turn the head opposite to the legs. Feeling happy, feeling comfortable. You feel opening your chest now, feeling more and more open, more and more proud, and more blessed. Imagine life is very good. Imagine you're very grateful for all that learning. You're very happy where you're now in your life. Deep breathing. A complete awareness. Complete awakening, connecting Let's bring your legs back to the middle, head back to the middle. And you bring your hands onto your stomach. I just want you to feel your own stomach, keeping your hands onto the stomach, softening the stomach. And let's just breathe in, turn your both knees out away from each other. So turning out, holding there, and let's just breathe out, bring your knees back together again. You feel those inside thighs are working, but we're creating a stretch for inside thighs, so turning both knees out away from each other. You're doing such a great job now. And breathing out, we're bringing knees back again. Beautiful, nice, comfortable, deep breath. Last one, turning knees out. And this time I want you to just hold the legs here as it is. So now, let's interlock your fingers and your palms are facing towards you. Stretch your arms forward towards your feet. Let's just breathe in and turn your hands and lift your arms above your head. Keep those knees relaxed. That's very good. So your palms are facing back now. Inhale deep. And let's just exhale and bring your arms up and forward. Beautiful. Let go of those hips. Inhale, lifting both arms up. You're just feeling very relaxed, stretching the shoulders, opening the chest. Exhale, bringing arms forward. So just all the way towards your stomach. That's beautiful. Inhale, arms going back again, all the way. Deep breath. And this time we're keeping arms back. It's completely fine if you're not touching your arms, so just wherever you can. Reach comfortably. So the yoga is all about enjoying the journey, not forcing, not running, not rushing to achieve a pose. It's all about enjoying. So breathing in deep, keep stretching those arms, not letting back arch too much. Stomach staying soft and sinking the belly button. Now from here, we unlocking the arms and doing a big circle. Beautiful. And just bringing hands back onto the stomach and bringing legs back slowly as we're connecting to the inner thighs. You're doing such a great job. Perfect. So feet and knees are hip width apart. Let's just slide your right leg straight down. And let's just bring the right leg up. And both hands behind your right leg, holding here. So imagine both hips are still even. We're keeping our shoulders relaxed. And yes, not forgetting to smile. Eyes are brightening. You're feeling connected, you're feeling happy. Yes, feeling blessed, feeling grateful. So just hold the legs straight wherever you are comfortable, not forcing pulling leg too much, keeping leg straight, keeping it aligned, and making sure there is a little curve under a lumbar spine so the back staying neutral. So we're going to add a stretch, but if you are comfortable here, you can stay here. Now we're going to slowly lowering a left leg straight down to the mat. And that's good. So see, as we keeping and trying the left leg straight. So you flex the left foot, push the left knee down, you're maintaining and creating that stretch for the left hip as well. Now if you're not comfortable, you can bend the legs slightly here if you're finding your hamstrings are too tight. Finding any pain, always modify, not rush. Okay, so let's just bend the left leg slowly, so bringing left leg back first where we started, bending the right leg now, and lowering the right foot down. Hands on a side, we're just giving a little time to realign the hip. Beautiful. Relax the shoulder. Let's just bring the left leg up. That's very good. Hands behind your leg and just extend the left leg straight up, keeping both hips even and aligned. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel your stomach is soft. Anything too hard, sometimes we make our stomach tight. we get angry, the stomach gets tight. We get tense, the stomach gets tight. And the breathing patterns change. And that's why when we get angry, we're nervous, we say breathe. So see here, you are breathing consciously, you're aware, and you're breathing a little deeper. And that breathing is your guide, telling you how you're feeling and what you're doing. Let's slide your other leg down, your right leg down. And see, just pushing that knee down and flexing that foot, creating a stretch onto the hip. Not forcing, trying to keep that leg straight. All feeling it's coming with the time. You're very comfortable, you're enjoying, and you're celebrating the good health. You're very grateful for this, what you achieved, what you have, and there's no shame. All you're feeling grateful, you're feeling comfortable. Let's just stay, hold the left leg straight as it is. Slowly bend the right leg back first, and let's just lift the right leg up first on a tabletop, and the right hand outside your right leg, and let's stretch the right leg straight as well. We're doing really well, we're doing so good. Now, our teacher here, Carla, showing both legs straight because she's been doing yoga almost all her life. But you see, if you're tight in your hamstrings, you can always bend your legs slightly, so not forcing too much. Now hands are outside, and we're opening, both legs are wide now, so just legs are wide, slowly in control, breathing in. And as we're breathing out, like zipping up, bringing both legs back together. Now 1, 2 more, so it's just breathing in, it's working on a core, and also we're working on the outside and inside of our thighs, our legs. Exhale, we're bringing, like we're zipping the pelvic floor, engaging the core as well. Breathing in, legs are wide. So let's just place your hands inside of your legs, beautiful, keeping the elbows relaxed, staying calm. Again, not forcing, but letting the gravity take over, and you controlling. You're feeling both legs are aligned, you're very comfortable. 2 more breath. Just last one. We're doing so well. Good. Okay, so from here, we're bringing legs back together. See, we're changing your hands. The hands are outside, bending both legs, and lowering your feet down one by one onto the floor. So good. Beautiful. Now, we're lowering both legs straight down. So there is 2 ways to go to the shoulder stand. So first, we're keeping your legs bent. I'll show you guys the beginner stage. So keeping the legs bent here. So just keeping legs bent. We'll be showing you, so not feeling it is too hard. So from here, arms are by your side, and knees are together, and bringing knees to the chest. And we're rolling, flicking, and going up to the shoulder stand. That's perfect. So once your hands at the back, you bring your elbows slightly in and lifting your legs straight up. Now, let's watch the other way. So bending the knees again, Carla. And just lower your hips down. Good. Take your time. Lowering the feet and extending the legs. So if you're already up, you can stay up, or just keep listening. Make sure you're not turning your head side to side. You can watch it later. Very good. So both legs are staying together, arms onto the side, shoulders relaxed. We're breathing in first, we're engaging. As we're breathing out, we're lifting both legs up, engaging core. That's good. And a sliding, going up and holding. Now, you choose your level. Very good. And as you're up now, let's hold here. Now, from here we're not turning head side to side, keeping eyes, our drishti onto our belly button. Shoulders are relaxed, feel you pulling your tummy in and trying to hold the legs straight up. Straight up, point those feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. The shoulder stand is one of the best pose after headstand. But the shoulder stand is such a good exercise. You see, these days we are standing a lot, or even sitting a lot. We're getting all the toxins back down to the heart, and then we're regulating and eliminating out. We're washing all the glands, as the glands are just the one way comes to down, are going back. We washing them, we're servicing them with the fresh blood supply. That veins and arteries in the legs are becoming more relaxed and comfortable. And there's no pressure. It's such a great exercise that people have a varicose veins, and some people get fluid in their ankles and their legs. It's such a great exercise for them as well. Good. Okay, so let's just slowly coming down now. So the legs are straight. You can bend the knees, and that's good. Perfect. And as we're breathing out, we're slowly lowering the legs down. Now you can, from here, you can bend the knees if you find this one's difficult. Good. So letting arms turn out now. Arms are facing out. And we're extending both legs and giving a little rest. So both legs are straight down. Letting the feet turn out. And just relax your necks, let go of the shoulders. Relax the back, relax the hips. And just slowly turn your head to the right. So just letting go and relaxing. If there was any weight or any tightness, bringing head back to the center. And then just inhale, turn your head to the left. And exhale, bring back. Holding here now. Let's point your chin up towards the ceiling, slowly relaxing. Yep, and resetting our neck and shoulders. Exhale and pull your chin down slowly. Just give me one more breathing in, pointing the chin up. And breathing out. We're pulling the chin and stretching the back of the neck. Beautiful. We're doing really well. Last one, breathing in. Now just hold this time and just gently, softly open your jaw. Open your mouth and slowly close. Opening the jaw and hold this time and move your jaw side to side. Slowly. And let's bring the jaw back. Align your head back again, lowering the chin and rest. So now we're bending legs one by one. Start with any leg you want. Now feet and knees are hip width apart, arms are staying as it is. Now we're going to do the bridge or setu, just lifting the hips up slowly, Kandra Asana, hips up, and we're going down slowly. Beautiful. So as we're lifting, feel as we're lifting one vertebrae at a time. So just feel like your spine as a whole necklace. So it's a set of separate vertebrae. And as you're lifting one vertebrae at a time. And as you're going down, you're slowly lowering your hips down. One vertebrae at a time. So from the back, slowly. Just imagine those those vertebrae are becoming very relaxed, lifting up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And feel those vertebrae, those intervertebral discs, those nerves going through those discs and vertebrae are breathing, becoming more alive, more energetic. Good. So just one more kala. Now you're doing really well. Let's do again. Lift the hips up slowly. Beautiful. So now we're going to hold up here, and we're bringing arms under and holding the hands together. So you join your palms together. And now let's see, we're making a room for the shoulders, pulling shoulder away from us. We're reaching those hands towards your feet. So ankles and knees are perfectly aligned there. And pulling those arms, raising the chest, so the chest is almost coming to the chin. And lifting the hips higher, so strengthening our hips, strengthening our lower back, and also opening our chest, opening our heart. It's just such a great pose to open the heart and making a heart and making our lungs working completely. Slowly coming down now. Nice, beautiful. And let's just bring both knees up towards your chest. But this time we're keeping knees wide towards your shoulders and feet are staying close. Holding, letting go the lower back, just relaxing the back. So counterbalancing after one pose after another. So with the shoulder stand, with the Sarvangasana, we were working, lifting up, stretching the neck and also compressing. So with the bridge, we counterbalanced it. And after the bridge, we're holding this, we counteracting and relaxing the back and also stretching the hips. You're doing so good. Breathing in, breathing out. Still feeling relaxed and calm. Now let's bring the knees back together and now lowering the feet down. And let's just slide your both legs straight down onto the floor. Okay, so coming onto the stomach now, when you're feeling comfortable. From here, you can take a little pause if you want to. Have a little drink. You can have a drink. Give a little rest and just make yourself a little comfortable. So if you're with me, if you're still going, just bring your hands under your forehead. You're feeling your legs, feet hip-width apart and perfectly aligned. And feel like you're stretching your both legs. We mostly stand on one side when you see people standing always on one leg. So there's always a little difference in the legs. So with the yoga, we're trying to realign, rebalance our hips, and that's what the cause of the pain in the back, in the hips. So feel like you're lengthening both of your legs. So just first stretch the right leg, and then stretch the left leg, and then stretch the right, and then stretch the left leg. I feel like doing a little traction, so the knees are freeing up your hips, and there is no gravity, no gravitational pressure. So from here now, let's just gently press your pubic bone down and pulling the tummy so your backs are not sinking too much. We're bending the right leg slowly and lowering down slowly. Beautiful. Bending the left leg slowly. You're doing so good. And going down slowly. So freeing our knees, lengthening our quads and lengthening our hip flexors. Bending the leg. Also strengthening our hamstrings and lowering it down. Feel freeing the knees, and knees are feeling more strong, mobile, flexible, supple. you're feeling more comfortable, open and energetic. Beautiful day today, a beautiful time. Let's bend last time, bend your right leg, and let's see if you can hold your right ankle, right foot. Now, in case you can't hold your right foot, right ankle, you can use a strap or a towel. Now, if those things are not available, just keep leg bent and keep reading and keep freeing your knee, keep freeing your hips, breathing in and out deep. So this session is all about relaxation. This session is all about setting you up for a good day or for a good night. This session is all about realigning, balancing and celebrating a good life, good health. Let's lower your right foot down now. Bring the right hand under. Feeling both hips are aligned, not rushing. Slowly, gently bend the left leg. And let's just go grab your left foot, left ankle. Staying comfortable, breathing in, breathing out. Calm and relax. Still smile on your face. Bodies are feeling free. Bodies are feeling comfortable. You're feeling there's a next stage, the stage of bliss. You're feeling that stage. Is that all your energy coming back to you? So hold the left leg as it is and see if you can bend the right leg again and take the right arm back and grab. So the focus here for this stretch, we're pushing our thighs, pushing our knees down, pushing the pubic bone down so that we can create a little stretch on the quads and the hip flexors, the front muscles. Same again, if you can't hold them, you can always bend the legs. Just stay where you are, but not forcing. You can still keep both hands under your forehead and just enjoying, celebrating that stretch. Slowly. See, it's all a society given standards at your heels, your feet, your knees. You have to touch here or here. You need this flexibility. See, as when you were a child, you were not aware of all this. You were just aware about you and how all these function. Just come back to you not feeling bad or good, but in just the perfect balance, perfect evenness, alignment and happy. Lowering the feet down, slowly relaxing the leg. Perfect. Now I want you to bring your right hand up onto your lower back and reach your left arm forward. Very good. So we slowly lifting left arm up, pointing thumb up towards the ceiling and lifting the right leg up in air. Beautiful. Exhale, we're going down slowly. So let's just do 4 more breathing in. We're strengthening our back, that cross-sectional muscles of breathing out, going down slowly. Nice work. Breathing in. People with pain in the back, or people have the pain and injuries in the back. It's such a great exercise for you to do. Breathing in, opening. Breathing out, going down slowly. People with the coordination problems, the balance problems, it's such a good exercise for you to do. Now rest. Beautiful. Now let's switch now. So bring left and right arm straight forward. Realign, reset yourself. take a time, breathing in, breathing out, and let this time breathing in, lift the arm and leg up slowly, and breathing out, going down slowly. As breathing in, lifting up, breathing out, going down slowly. You're feeling more energetic, powerful, strong, aligned. 2 more. Give me some high breathing and lifting up and breathing up, making sure legs are perfectly straight, lifting up. And a slow down and just completely rest. And let's bring both hands behind your back now. So just both hands onto the back, one hand resting. Good. So legs are, feet are perfectly aligned, hip width apart. And now we're lifting your head up, chest up, and lifting both legs up in air. You can keep your feet together, you can keep your feet slightly apart wherever your legs are feeling comfortable. We're doing 2 more, so just like a reverse bolt. And going down slowly. So heads are perfectly aligned, not looking up, but looking down, but feel like you're pulling your head, pulling your chin back. Nice. So hold it there for 3, 2, and a slow down. You're doing so well. And let's rest. So separating your feet slightly, hip width apart. Now we're going to do a modified a cobra. So I just want you to keep your hands under your forehead. That's good. Pulling the shoulders back. Just gently press the pubic bone down so there's no, the backs are not sinking too much. So let's just slowly peel your chest and lifting head up, chest up, pushing onto the hands, but not using too much of the hands. Just inhale, lifting head up, chest up, using a thoracic spine, opening the chest, looking forward slightly, and exhale, you go down slowly. Perfect. So let's just do 2 more. Breathing in, lifting up. Beautiful. So just hold this time here. 3, 2, and slow down. Now when I say hold, you can still keep breathing, or you can hold the breath for a little longer. Breathing in, lifting up. You see, if we're taking too long, if we're staying there on a pose like this one now, you start breathing continuously. Still focus, you're pressing that pubic bone down. You're pulling your tummy in, so you're creating a stretch, a nice stretch for your abdominal, for your hip flexors. Yes. So breathing in, open the chest, expand your heart, expand your chest. And let's just go down slowly. And just give a little rest. I want you to turn your head on one side and just let go, relax. Make yourself comfortable, more and more aware with the easiness and uneasiness of the body and the body parts. Make yourself aware of the feeling, just in that perfect calm, perfect bliss. Bring the head back to the center, and then just coming up on all 4, slowly on your knees and hands. We almost finished now. So feet and knees are hip width apart, and your hands are under your shoulders, pulling the shoulders. Now just breathe in and look forward, open your chest, and breathe out, slowly curl your spine. Perfect. 2 more. Breathing in, looking up, opening that thoracic spine, making sure we're not sinking lower back too much. As we're breathing up, we're tucking the towel first, curling, feeling that stretch on the lower back. Now just 2 more. Breathing in, looking up, open the chest, pull the shoulders back, not hyperextending or lowering the lower back too much. Breathing up, we curl. So just 1 more. Inhale, looking up, opening the chest, opening that thoracic spine, middle of your upper back, as we exhaling, we're stretching, opening the lower back. So from here now, we're turning the knees out away from each other. Heels are closed and are sitting back onto the heels. Reach your arms forward and let your head rest onto the floor, feeling calm, feeling relaxed. Eyes are closed. Let the body rest completely. Let the hips settle onto the heels, not forcing. If you need a little adjustment, do the adjustment. Same, look if your knees are hurting, if your hips or backs are hurting, give yourself a little rest. Not forcing too much going down to the heels, but just stay where you are, where you're most comfortable. Calm, relax, deep breath. When the energy is becoming one, we become more bliss, more peaceful. Okay, so let's lie down on your back now, with just a little relaxation, and just a 5 minutes relaxation for us. Legs are slightly wide, arms resting on a side, palms are facing up, shoulders are relaxed. Soften your stomach. You feel that back is resting onto the floor. Soften your face and your jaw. Bring a little smile on your face. Complete rest for the body. It is like from now here your inner journey started. You're making your feet, your ankles, your calves, your shins relax. Feel like you're still connected, but using that connection now to relax. Feeling grateful as they are your loyal worker, and giving them a complete rest. And internally suggesting, saying, they're doing such a great job. Bringing your awareness up towards your knees. You're feeling wonderful, strong. You're feeling both knees very healthy and mobile, very comfortable. Letting them complete rest coming up to the thighs, front, side, inside, back of the legs are resting. Hips, entire your pelvis, the front, side, back, the whole hip area is resting and relaxing. Let go all the fears. Free your hips. There is no future insecurities. Surrender completely. your stomach is softening. It's like a water bed. Or imagine like a sea in the middle, as moving slightly up and down, but just feeling like that's a very softening, a good feeling, open feeling, and a feeling free. Bring the focus up to the chest, letting your heart, your lungs rest. So at this moment, you're still aware with the breathing, but you're not making any conscious effort while breathing. So there is awareness, but you're witnessing that nice, deep, comfortable breath, becoming a witness of that nice, comfortable dance of life, aware of the life in you. Coming up to your shoulders and arms, and feeling letting go all that feeling of uncomfortable, uneasy, and you're becoming more easy, more open to your life and the challenges, hardships of the life. Like a soldier at the war, the soldier have to come back to his camp and taking all the armors, taking all the weapons off and feeling relaxed. So you feel there is no armors in you now. There is no hiding. There is no covering, but you're open and you relax, like you're surrendering. Softening the neck, your face, all your facial muscles again. See, our face is one of the most important. When in a wild animal, or the lion, tiger, they kill other animal, they first grab the other animal from the neck. So a very important part, all the five senses is on a head, on a face. You can feel the sense of touch, feel the taste, smell, your hearing, sight. All these senses coming to your third eye and going deep down to the brain. And now you're letting the brain rest. You're hearing my voice, listening. But see, there is no effort of listening. It's just flowing in your ears, like the background music. You're surrendering yourself completely and you're letting go. Retiring as I don't care for a little while. Surrender, let go, just for a little while. No more running around. No more racing. Come back. Come back and rest. Come back and surrender, let go. Imagine the child running around playing with other kids, not worrying about anything, but that at night it's looking for its mother. You, as a child of nature, child of this universe, coming back to this space, coming back to the emptiness. For a little while, all your problems are taken care of. You're surrendering and you're resting. Let's bring focus back on breathing again. You are aware with the breathing. And now you're connecting back to the breath. But see, all three are merging together. The body, mind and the breath. All working as a one. And you're feeling very blessed, very happy, very comfortable. Connecting back to the feet, ankles, slowly moving the toes, awakening. Moving the fingers, your hands, and slowly turning head side to side, feeling good, feeling happy. Let's bring the legs back together, feet back together, and let's take a turn onto your right side when you're ready. Let's sit up now and sitting cross-legged facing me. Eyes are staying closed, our hands resting on the lap or onto the side in Dhyana Mudra. We're finishing up with the 3 Oms. Breathing in slowly. Deep breathing. Bring your hands in front of your chest, eyes are still staying closed. Slowly bow down your head. Bow down head to the nature, to the universal energy, to the God. Being grateful, thankful for the teaching. And Kala and I, we are very grateful, thankful you are making time for your health, for your mind, for yourself. Just rub your hands, your palms, and place your palms onto your eyes, very gently, softly covering your eyes. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, slowly open your eyes as your hands are still onto your eyes but not touching. So just bring your hands in front of your chest. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Namaste. Thank you, Carla.